Hi, I'm Shannon with Taste of Home, and today we're going to talk about greasing cake pans. I'm going to start with a fluted tube pan, and for that I like to use melted shortening. So I just put a little bit of vegetable shortening in the microwave, melt it, and then use a pastry brush to get in every nook and cranny. Once I've got the whole thing evenly greased, I use a little bit of flour. So the flour gives it an extra layer that helps the cakes to release from the pan. Now, as you can see, I've got way too much flour in there. So what I like to do is just tap out the excess. So as you can see, I have a nice even layer of grease and flour. Then you can go straight in with your cake batter. After this bakes, we want to remove it from the oven and then let it cool for about 10 minutes on a rack before we turn it over. So I'm going to take this now and go bake it. So here we have our baked and cooled fluted tube cake. It's been sitting here for about 10 minutes. And now, for this type of cake, because of the non-stick coating that's on a lot of these pans, I don't like to run a knife or a spatula around the side because you can damage that non-stick finish. I like to get a little bit of help from gravity. So this gets a little noisy and you're gonna wanna put a towel down to protect your counter, but it works. So what I'm gonna do is pick up my pan, still a little warm, and I'm gonna just continually wrap it on the counter at different angles to get it to release from the different sides of the pan. I'll show you what I mean here. So I've kind of wrapped it all the way around, and I can see that it's pulling away from the sides. And I can also see that it's pulling away from the center. So now I'm ready to flip. And I can feel that it released, but for good measure, I'm gonna allow gravity to help me out one more time. And our cake came right out. Works like a charm. If your cakes still happen to stick a little bit even after following all of these steps, it's nothing a little extra frosting can't help.